Unicorns of Love started kind of as a group of friends, just trying to get as good as possible in League of Legends. For the last 5 splits I've been working in the LCL and made Worlds 3 times in a row. And then I joined our German Prime League team on summer, so yeah, the journey has been quite long, and everything started with Unicorns of Love just being friends and somehow making it to the highest level of competition. I think there are too many brands that are just calling themselves like serious gaming, ultra gaming, mega gaming, you know, professional e-gaming. We always just had fun. So when we started, we wanted to have a name that if you lose to it, you know, it's like, oh, we lost against Unicorns of Love, and then you know, kind of have this kind of, oh my god. Because in the end, it doesn't matter how you're called or like where you're coming from or like what you're doing. In the end, the only thing that's important is that you're better at League of Legends. About this game. I don't want that. I don't want random fights. I don't want random Ramos ultimate on like Sinzao's shit. I want win conditions.
I think it was probably one of my best seasons, maybe my best. I have to give credits to Sheepy. I think he coached me really well. I think he really showed me what I need to improve on and what my mistakes are. He brings everyone together and we play one style of League of Legends. It's not like we play 5 individual players and we try to like somehow like make it work.
I think Sheepy's role overall is like really important for the team because he just gives like guidance and like sets goals always, and we have like a clear structure and how we want to play, how we want to practice and so on.
My personal focus in coaching is not so much on gaining achievements or winning something specific. It's more about playing good League of Legends, because everything else leads towards satisfaction anyway. Like either you play good League of Legends, you get beaten by an extremely strong team and you can learn something, and eventually speaking you get better and be one of the best teams. So even if we go into the finals or semi-finals, the focus was always about how well can we perform and how well are we prepared. My initial step into the German Prime League team was kind of wild, even though we started out 1-3, which I can attribute to not having so much time to prepare. We had 2 days of scrims before the actual split started.
So the first 2 weeks were quite rough because we were just losing every game in scrims and also losing on stage.
At the start, we kind of had to find ourselves like in the team, and I think Sheepy kind of brought us together. And after like the first couple of weeks, I realized we can be really good and maybe even win the Prime League and do well in EU Masters.
Well, once we won the semi-finals, we knew that we were going to an offline event in the Berlin arena. Everybody was very, very excited. I mean, the offline events is one of the parts what you're living for as an esports pro, and we had so many fans there as well, so it was just amazing going there.
1 or 2 weeks leading up to the final, we were like always playing with white noise and like crowd noises in like our background, and Ruby was always like, "Ah, it's so loud," and I'm like, "It's gonna be way louder on stage."
Yeah, I heard before crowd can be noisy. But it was really nice to hear the crowd screaming or shouting or clapping.
We had some people that didn't play the offline event, and I know they will have nerves going on stage, so I wanted to minimize that as much as possible. And it really showed. I think we had 0 nerves and we just, you know, roll over Schalke 4.
Kind of just finished the regular split with 15 wins in a row, which is a new Prime League record, which is nice.
There was like, after we killed the Nexus, there was like 2 seconds, I looked over and it kind of felt like silence. I was like, oh, we won? And then Lux jumped up, shouted, yeah! And then I realized, oh yeah, it's time.
And the Unicorns are finding everything!
For the EU Masters, we have the best chance of all the Prime League teams, so it kind of feels like the whole of the DACH region is like coming together and supporting us, and it feels really awesome.
I think people should be excited for Unicorns of Love because we are one of the best teams, if not the best team in Europe. And we also are extremely friendly and nice guys. In the end, it's a video game and life is short, so you should enjoy it. And I think we're basically living that every day.